Hi, welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sojo, and this is my channel where we talk about all my quilty stitchy things. And today I'm working on month 6 of the Sew in Love block of the month here. Now this is the You and Me blocks right here. Now this is from Editya Sitar. Here's what the collar of that. Here's what the cover of the book looks like. Now this is the applique version. I'm not doing the applique version. I'm doing the piece version, which that's the piece version. But I'm working on month 6 blocks. So I've already done months 1 through 5. So let me just take a look here. Now I have already cut out all of my pieces. So I have my A, B, C, D. Both the red and the pink are E's, F, and G's. And I just need to make a bunch of stitch and flips. So I'm going to take my E's. Both the red and the pink are E's. Let's see, and I need to take my B's, which are this, and just make stitch and flips on both of these blocks. Now I am going to make a total of 8 blocks for this. Now it's all going to be the same block, but I'm going to make 8 of the You and Me blocks all together. So I'm going to stitch and flips, put that there, sew diagonally, and flip them back. So that will look like that on the pink, and the same thing with the red. So I need to make 16 of each of those. So I will put some pins on it and sew and press in a second. Then I need to take my D's, which is going to be these, and my F's, which is going to be this. And we're going to do stitch and flips on this corners, right there. And again, I'm going to sew diagonally and then press it over just like that. Now you can draw lines on the back of this. I prefer not to, just because I have diagonal seam tape on my machine, so I can just line it up and sew. I don't have to draw lines. And another stitch and flip we're going to do is with these A blocks. And I just need to take these C's and do stitch and flip right there. They're just in this one corner here. So pull it back, and it will look like that. So I'm going to put a bunch of pin in these, because I don't know how to sew without pins. Take to the sewing machine and sew and press, and then we'll be back for the next steps. Now I have sewn, pressed, and trimmed. I did press according to the pressing directions in the pattern, and then trim the excess for the stitch and flip off. So now we're on to the next steps. So these 2 blocks are still E's. They're calling the pink E2 and the red E1. So I'm going to do the same thing with both of these blocks, and that is I'm going to take a G, and we're going to make a stitch and flip up there at the corner, and then an F, and stitch a flip down here at the other corner. So when I pull them back, after I stitch them and press them, they'll look like that, kind of like a square and a square for both the red and the pink. Then we're going to take this block, and I need to add F's to the other 2 corners. So an F there and an F there. stitch, and press, and we get what will look like another square and a square block. And then this block is simple. I just need to take another C block and add it to the other side and stitch and flip it back. It'll look like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put some pins in it. Sew, press, and trim, and I'll be back. So I have these 4 units here. Now these are all sewn, pressed, and trimmed. So now we just need to assemble the block. And this is going to be assembled in like a 9-patch fashion. So this is going to be the center. I will be making 8 of these blocks. And then this is going to go around all 4 sides. 2, 3, 4. Make one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to take the pinks. This one's going to go here. One's going to go there. Now this print is going to be in the corners. Then I'm going to take 2 of the reds and do the same things. Again, this goes in the corners. So I'm going to take those over here. 1, 2. Make sure that print's in the corner. 1, 2. So those are what my blocks are looking like. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sew all these together. I will sew these using some web piecing and chain piecing. And then once they're all assembled and all done, I'll be back and show you what the final look looks like. I am all done. There is what Editya's You and Me blocks look like. And here's what mine look like. Now there are 8 of these. There they are. And here's the other 6. Okay, till next time when we do month 7. Bye.